Hello, YouTube. It's BTM here. Welcome you guys back to the Black Tiger Miner YouTube channel. And it is Turbo Turn Up time. So we're going over Turbo and some of the Turbo news. Also, there is an announcement from Turbo that I was listening to that AMA, which we're going to get to shortly. And the AMA is going over the Turbo announcement. It's something that they are planning for Wednesday. So this is BTM here. Welcome you guys back to the Black Tiger Miner YouTube channel. Something happened with YouTube. I guess it didn't start on time. I don't know, some kind of syncing that happened. But we're talking about Turbo. It's a Turbo turn up time. And there is an announcement from Turbo that they were talking about in the AMA. So we're going to look at the AMA as well and kind of go through that. What's up, Texas Crypto? Shout out to Texas Crypto. And let's see. Why are we not presenting? It's always something, but I think we'll figure it out. Let me see if we can get the tech to look at it. Kirk, what's going on, man? Okay, there we go. There we go. All right. What's up, Texas Crypto? What's up, everyone? All the Turbo Toad warriors, all the Turbo Toad turn up. Everybody here for Turbo. That's a lot to kind of a tongue twister there. But yeah, thanks for joining the channel. And there is some information in the AMA we'll get to in a second. This is HTX and Turbo had an AMA, I want to say a couple days ago, and I'm not sure how I missed that. What's up, Dr. McLovin? What's going on, man? Let's see here. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe, and send us the super chats or the super stickers. Help support the Black Tiger Miner channel. And I did add this to the Patreon, which I'm going to set up in the Discord when I get time. Been crazy busy. You guys are constantly bringing up new coins and tokens to look at. So I really hadn't had time, but I did. The link is here in the Patreon. I can't remember what this guy's name was, but he had a list of whales, and he's tracking the whales, which is actually pretty cool. So it showed you this guy bought what was it, 4 million, 6 million, 6 million Turbo at 0.064 cents. So it kind of gives you a insight into what the whales are buying to kind of give you a jump start. So someone mentioned that in the Patreon. Do you have a team ready to track whale movement so we can cash in on the next meme coin pump? And Ronnie Brown, we're trying to set it up. So we're working on that. We will try to get that up. And at first, I'll have it free in the Discord. And then at some point, you'll have to sign up for the subscription, which is only $9 a month. So, I mean, that's a sandwich or a coffee or something. So you're not breaking the bank for it. But we're going to get that. So we're going to watch whale movements, and from the whale movements we can kind of figure out what might be the next meme come to pump, next meme coin to pump, because I don't know, it seems like sometimes influencers have a little bit of insight, right? Or some of these whales might have some more insight than we have. Shout out to Kool-Aid Jones, and let's get to Twitter with the Turbo and then get to this AMA. So this is Turbo joined the AMA on June 7th. Actually, it didn't even happen yet. We're discussing entertainment in the general on how artists can capitalize on the growing entertainment segment on Web3. So this one must have been June 5th, which was yesterday. And we're going to listen to that in a minute. Some interesting stuff here. This is The Fight Isn't Over. More listings and partnerships on the way. Keep making noise for the common people, and let's rocket Turbo to the top. And I like these little comments. The people rule, Turbo power. Stop the eliteness crypto scams, and that's mainly what I'm here for. because I've been scammed, stupid NFT scam. So I'm definitely with that. Just want to make sure that we didn't lose this. Where is the Bitcoin ETF kickback? Turbo Manifesto Rebel. That's weird. Just thinking about that. But yeah, we're gonna try to squeeze out these crypto scammers. Not saying no names, and some of these elite influencers that are scamming you guys and taking your money and making profit on us, right? So we're gonna shut all that down. This is Rodney, which is also a new turbo influencer. And like I said before, guys, people are running the turbo. So we are slightly ahead of the game, which doesn't happen for the kid much. I'm not gonna lie. I do get it early or get involved in things before they kind of get to popping. And Casper, let's see. I was kind of early on Ethereum. I didn't cash in on though. I cashed out too early. I should have waited. Kind of got in early on Casper, which we're still holding, and kind of got in early on Turbo. I'm early on Turbo, and I'm early on Yoto, which is Yotoshi, and what was the other one? Waffles. So I got a good couple of pre coins that's gonna pump, right? So just hang in there. And we are early on Turbo. So I kind of got lucky on Turbo too. And there's a big announcement coming. We'll get to that in the AMA, but let's watch this quick Rodney. What is this? A short.
Turbo is quickly becoming one of the most bullish meme coins in the entire space. Now, some people are still unfamiliar with Turbo, so let me break it down. Turbo was a meme coin created back in April of 2023. Now, it was started by a person named Red Mankind. He asked ChatGPT to create a meme coin, the next big meme coin, with only $69. Now, at the time, Turbo pumped to some insane level, but then it dipped massively and lay dormant forever. Well, not forever, because a few weeks ago, Turbo went absolutely bonkers, smashing through a $500 million market cap size, and is showing a lot of strength today. And as time has gone on, it looks like the Turbo army is growing exponentially. Not only that, Turbo has cracked the top 15 of top meme coins. So obviously there's a lot of support behind Turbo, and I think it could definitely continue to be a top meme coin in the space. Are you buying more Turbo? Let me know in the comments down below. Turbo.
Yeah, he did a Turbo video, and then he asked people if they're interested in Turbo, and if enough people were interested, he was going to make a short. So clearly, there's a lot of action in Turbo because he made the short, and there was a lot of information there. So what's up? It's Turbo Turn Up Time. What's up? Walking Dead X, and I bet with the goats, what's going on? What's your KDA price prediction for the bull run? We'll come back to that. Let me just push the turbo right now. This is communities that work as hard during euphoria as they do during tough times are the ones to achieve greatness. Never lose faith. We're winning together. The sun will come out tomorrow. I think that's from Annie. The sun will come out tomorrow. I don't know, but let me stop singing for you guys. Get on me for that. This is Turbo new listing 8 hours ago. Turbo on 2bits official. 2bit futures new listing Turbo. I don't know about 2bits, but that's pretty interesting. And this is a Caspa. Will you be there when they find out the CEX in the markets needs Caspa? And I like this picture. This is pretty cool. I just think that's awesome. But don't forget about this posting this whale. And at some point, we're going to do this whale tracking movement. I'm going to call it the whale hunters. So we're going to watch the whale movements to see what cryptos they're into and see if we can kind of see what they pick. Like this guy got a billion Turbo. I think he paid, what is this, 6.9 million? Am I looking at that right? Let's see. Yeah, 6.9 million for a billion Turbo. And it looks like he's up 30%. And this is an old screenshot. And I do have the YouTube video here in the Patreon. So join the Patreon and let me know. I think we'll start off free. And at some point, we'll start adding to it. and then set up a subscription. It's only $9. It's not breaking the bank, right? It's a coffee or something, right? Relax. And let's see here. This is the HTX times turbo AMA. And I'm going to start it now. And this is talking about the turbo, what is up, Sugar Lump Crypto. And we'll look at KDA and Caspa after go through the turbo stuff. But listen to this AMA.
I came into Turbo in around October or November, where there was kind of some people had originally got in on the buy-in and had bought high, and there was some kind of turmoil within the DAO, and someone crashed the website, and I took over the website. So I ended up taking more and more leadership role within the Turbo, and so that's how I kind of, I run X and I do a lot of things, but I consult with everyone. Whenever there's a decision, we talk with like all the mods in Telegram, and they kind of filter it down to the community to get feedback. So we're always trying to put the interest of Turbo first and the interest of the Turbo holders first. So we don't engage in pay to play. We don't engage in paid marketing. We've got all kinds of offers for that type of stuff, but we keep it really genuine and authentic. And we want to increase the value of Turbo for the holders and for everyone to do well here. So that's our objective.
Yeah, it's good to hear. I mean, like the quote on your website, if you guys don't know, it's turbotoken.io. It's pretty direct. A meme coin made by AI for the people, and that's something that, keep it simple. It's very direct about what it's for. And also, I like the fact that you get the feedback from the community before making any huge decisions. I think that's key to keep the project steering the right way.
Yeah, I think so. And I think the other thing that is working is that we're kind of like anti-establishment, and that we're not playing the games that that go on within the space. And a lot of that is, you can pay money, not your exchange, but there's exchanges you can just go in and pay money to get listed, and they'll do everything for you. It's such a pay to play environment where it's difficult to trust people or to trust projects. But Turbo is just, if you're new to Turbo, you can join our community, and you can see it's just a bunch of us, driving this. But the real heroes in all this are the people who are posting on YouTube and Instagram and TikTok. That's driving this right now. It's just all of you just keep doing that, because they have to listen to us now, and people are coming to us because the community's just growing too big.
Yeah, I mean, I have to say that when I first heard of the project, I was like, wow, this is something different. And then as I've seen it progress, because I've been in crypto for quite a while now, you guys are just consistently there, consistently like on X, on just producing content, making it fun and engaging. And that's something that I think is underrated in the community aspect, is the community itself. If you have a great, powerful community and they're behind you, they will stick to you through thick and thin, as long as you guys feel the love together. So I think that this is something that dynamic that's not easy to recreate. Like,
so as you mentioned, the community is what is pumping Turbo. So make sure you guys are like, sharing, subscribing, and adding your Turbo information on Twitter, X, YouTube, Instagram, wherever you can get the word out. Because the more people that come, the better it is for everyone, right? Thank you, Texas Crypto, for the super chat. Shout out to Texas Crypto. So let me get back to, I think this is, what is it? 1425. So I'm going to fast forward a little bit. I think we passed. See what.
And I see the results,
Yeah, thank you. The marketing. Actually, I had someone contact me the other day, and he said, who's your marketing firm? Who are you guys paying to do this? This is amazing. And I said, we don't have anybody. We're just doing this on our own. So yeah, that's good. But really, our next focus is bringing utility to Turbo and making Turbo a sustainable project. So we don't want to be just, a one cycle meme coin, but we're working on, and next Wednesday and at 9 a.m. New York time, we'll be announcing that we feel is a quite significant partnership that's going to elevate Turbo to a different level.
So if you just heard them, there's an announcement coming next Wednesday. I think you said 9 a.m. New York time, about a partnership. So, what do you guys think this partnership is? That was the main reason I actually uh, came and broadcasted you guys this AMA with HTX and Turbo about that announcement, right? There's something happening with Turbo next Wednesday. So you said, when will Turbo moon, Joy? I think Turbo's going to moon maybe this weekend or next week. Definitely after whatever this announcement is, right? There's going to be some movement in what's going on or what this announcement is. I'm pretty sure you're going to see it everywhere pretty soon. And there's going to be a lot of momentum coming. It would be great if Turbo and Casper could pump at the same time. It would be, and it's probably going to happen. So just stay patient. Let's get back to this AMA.
We understand that Turbo needs utility and it needs sustainability to survive.
Yeah, that's something I was going to get into. Since we talked about like your community and your team and yourself a little bit, like let's go to like before we get into the token itself. I like to go into like if someone asks you like what Turbo is. I know we talked about it, but like maybe in like two sentences, what would you sum it up as? If someone asked you,
Sure, I would say that Turbo is the first AI generated meme coin uh, that is 100% community owned. That would be the first sentence
yeah,
that I would say, and that it's driven by the people and managed by the people. And I would say there will be more next week that we can expand on that. But yeah, that's where I would leave it now.
awesome. Yeah, I actually thought that AI aspect. You guys were so early to that AI angle. I have to say, like now, there's so many projects say that powered by AI. I don't know if you guys were the first one, but I know definitely you guys were in my memory when I heard of the word AI and then meme coin. I was like, this is the project that I think of. So you guys were super early to like this aspect, and whoever created this, the community like developed this aspect and did it. You guys were like so early.
Yeah, I think we were the first, and the fact that it was made from, Rhett Mankind went in with he was broke, he didn't have money, he was felt as a failure as a father, and he went to Chat GPT and said, "I have $69. How can I create a meme coin?" And that story is really what's powerful because that anybody feels that that could have been them, right? And so that I think that Genesis story is very special. That draws a lot of.
Yeah, I think that story as a whole, like we watched it since we watched it, I haven't heard people stop talking about it, right? I've been seeing people talking about it. I see people post it. I see more people post it. I see more people talking about it. It just continues to grow, right? As that story gets out and people watch it and listen to it and hear about it, it just keeps going, which is good for us and also good for Turbo. And I think it's good for the whole narrative there. So don't forget to hit the like button, Ryan. There's 49 people in here and 6 likes. So go ahead and hit the like button and we'll get back to this AMA. There's another reason beside the announcement. They did shout out to your boy. So I want to play that as well. But I'm going to keep playing this AMA for a couple minutes. Then we'll go to the end where he did a couple shout outs.
A lot of people to the project.
Yeah, I mean, that's for sure. I think like the people who think of like creating a project, they think it has to be so elaborate and they have to put so much energy behind it. But using something like AI nowadays is something that I think we're all going to be having to use. And having someone create a project like this through AI is just so innovative when it was out. So, I
Yeah,
mean, yeah.
I think so. And the other thing is though that Turbo's genuine, right? I mean, you see a lot of people who are using AI now, but then they have a huge marketing budget. They do big ICO, and you really don't know what you're buying. So, but with Turbo, all the coins are in circulation. It's 100% community owned, so there's no like mystery or there's no like worry behind it of like is there a big rug pull or something. It's just it's the community driving this. Turbo will get as big as the community grows, and as what we see now, the growth we're seeing now, if this continues, that we feel we can challenge Dogecoin. And I know that's a big statement, but I think if things keep growing this way, we can really, really take off.
Yeah, that's awesome. I mean, congratulations on what you guys done so far. And the sky's the limit per se, like the turbo is the limit to the limit.
Yeah. So
Yeah. So, I think we'll get onto the token itself. So the Turbo is the name of the token, obviously.
mhm.
And I think it's on, is it on ERC? It's an ERC
Yeah,
20 token.
ERC20 token, correct.
Yeah. Oh, awesome to hear that. And you said it was like fully circulating, so that's really great.
Yeah.
Right now, there's no utility behind it except for the community can do whatever they want, send it back and forth and payments maybe to friends or
Yeah, you
whatever.
can make payments. Next Wednesday, that will change. So you'll but yes, and we're working on more utility, but there is no utility at this point.
Cool. Yeah. And right now, Turbo is actually doing 24-hour volume on spot market. It's like 15 million. So, I mean, that's really good. You guys are really, HTX, whoever's on HTX trading this is really loving Turbo.
Oh, great. I'm happy for you. That's great.
Yeah.
And there better be not any referral links to anyone. And I want to say that too. We do not, whenever you see the referral links on a lot of exchanges, they'll offer money like back to someone, back to a wallet. We do not play any of those games where we'll make side deals. We caught someone in our community doing that and we threw them out. They're trying to, make a deal where they make a deal with an exchange and they have a special Turbo link and then they'll give you a percentage of profits. We don't do any of that at Turbo. Everything is above board.
Oh, nice. Yeah, it's good to hear. I mean, I do have to resonate what you said. What you
So there you hear from Turbo himself. This is I guess, the director of the website for Turbo, and he did say there's no back deals, there's no pay to play, there's no promotions. Everything on Turbo is from the community through the community. He said that next Wednesday there will be a utility for Turbo. Yes, Joy. Glad you caught that. Something's happening Wednesday, and then they're kind of quiet on actually what it is, but there's something big coming. So expect a pump and turbo coming pretty soon. So let me go ahead and skip to, because there's made this a lot of talk. Let's skip to the shout out part, right? Let's see here.
For any money or anything weird. For this whole event, that would be anything he wants.
comments, and he wanted me to ask this.
Sure.
Um, he says, he says that there's no circulating supply, like everything is gone. So with staking, if there is ever staking in the future, do you plan on, how's that going to happen if there's like all of it circulating? Is it because it's going to be like a staking rewards? Is that how it's going to activate? Anything?
We are not having staking, but maybe on Wednesday there might be some form of rewards. Okay. So just stay tuned for that. But we don't have any plans for staking. If you see staking now, we don't know of anything that's legitimate. There was actually a fake crypto exchange that listed us and we fell for it. And they had a fake staking, scam staking thing on the website and they were stealing people's coins. So before you stake, please contact us and let us know where that is so we can investigate what's going on.
So keep in mind, there's no staking as of yet for Turbo. So if somebody tells you to stake, the NFT scams, which I got burnt in Yoto with, and any other process with Turbo, check with Turbo first because there is no staking and there is no pay reward stake, which I saw for XRP, where you staked a little bit and they gave you twice. I think if you bought something, they gave you twice what you bought, or something weird, but it was a scam too. So be careful in the crypto industry as a whole with scams, NFT scams, staking scams. That's why I don't stake anything because I've heard of people losing a lot of money staking to websites that disappeared and took their crypto, or websites that went out of business, or them not being able to unstake some of their staked crypto. But let's finish this up and then we'll get to the numbers.
To see if it's legitimate.
Nice. Okay. That's good to hear. And someone sent me a DM, asked me, can we use HTX, where can we use HTX if we're, in the world, like basically asking what countries can use HTX. And I just wanted to answer this real quick.
Sure,
So
go ahead. Yeah,
yeah, if you can access htx.com, you are able to use it. It's that simple. I don't want to go over all the countries that are ones I can use because that's take forever. So if you can access htx.com and you can log in, set it up, you can use it. It's very simple. We keep it very simple as that. But thanks for asking your question on DM. And this guy's from Russia, so shout out to Russia again.
All right, great. Can I say a couple things? Just
Sure.
one is that George at Crypto R Us contacted us. He's a real good guy. He wasn't asking for money or anything. He wants us to have a fighter for his influencer fight club that he's running. We can't find a fighter within our community. Our whole community is our team. So we're looking for a fighter in June to join this big event in Nashville. And they have to live near Nashville because we can't fly you there. But if there's someone who's a boxer near Nashville who wants to represent Turbo for this whole event, that would be great. We really need that because it's free marketing. And George at Cryptos R Us is a really nice guy, and wasn't asking for any money or anything weird.
And if they're interested, just send you a DM. Is that?
Yeah, you can DM through X, or you can contact through the website, through the email. Anything like that would be great. That would let us get some free publicity, and be a part of that event. We're going to fight Kak Inu. That's who they want us to fight. So
that's hilarious.
Yeah. Have you seen those? He runs good events there. They're pretty.
So if anybody's in Nashville and know any boxers, I got a boxer friend I might reach out to see if he's interested in that fight, and hopefully they'll knock out Kak Inus. But almost have to shout out. Let me finish this up so we can get to the numbers.
They just had one, so they're becoming really big. These big fight nights. So
yeah, George is really fun. I actually watch his videos. He's really big on like community aspects. So it's glad that he included you guys.
Yeah, and he was real nice and didn't. I have stories of so many social influencers who have contacted us asking for like a lot of money, saying, "Oh, we'll talk about Turbo on the channel for this amount." And it's really unbelievable that that doesn't matter what you do, they'll talk about it for money.
Sure, makes sense. I mean, it is. It's just like a sponsorship. Yeah.
So where have you guys heard that before? I've been telling you, man, these influencers, some of these guys are backdoor dealing just to peddle garbage, right? They have trash crypto or scam cryptos that they get paid to promote, and they promote it. They get their little fee for promoting it, and then they disappear. Like if you've noticed, some people are talking about different people that are coming in, promoting things and disappearing. So I don't know, but just keep that in mind with some of these new projects that come out of nowhere, pump for a little bit and disappear.
I wanted to ask, this person also had something else to ask, and I'll ask you, is there any way that people can buy the actual official mascot of like Turbo as like a stuffed animal, or is that something?
If we don't own, like, you can make your own merch. You can make your own merch and sell.
Yeah. Walking Dead, I do got somebody. I'll check with them and see and let them know. It'll be on YouTube TV. And what do you think about Brett? Brett did recently, or is going to get listed on Uphold. I think I saw that announcement. I think we can talk about that too. And since you guys are pushing forward, let me shoot over to the shout out so we can keep pushing here. See here. Towards the end, actually, somebody in the community told me about it, so I'm checking it out.
I think our strongest is the movement we have going on as the community, and our messaging that we're anti the crypto establishment, and that these Bitcoin ETFs and this whole Wall Street moving into crypto, and that we're not that. We're just a people's token, and we're gonna, together as a people's movement, we're gonna rise up above all this, and we are going to become a top meme coin, and there's nothing that's going to stop us. The only thing that's going to stop us if the community gives up. If everyone keeps fighting and everyone keeps spreading the word, we're going to rise to the very top, and we're going to shatter records as a community and a people's movement. And it's a wonderful story.
All right. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
All right, and that wraps up all my questions. And I think we got a little bit over. We usually keep it to like 30 minutes at the most. So
Can I give a shout out to we have organic YouTube people, Crypto John, who started the whole movement. He was a big popular guy. Black Tiger Miner, Crypto Timmy, TJ the Crypto Homie, Rashwan Silva, Zap Franca. These guys like organically making videos, becoming popular. Thank you so much. Everyone out there, keep working, keep making videos, keep spreading the word, and we'll be very successful.
You're welcome. I just had to throw that in there. You're welcome. Thanks for the shout out. Thanks for the appreciation. We're working hard to make these videos to get the word out. So I appreciate someone who appreciates me, right? Shout out to anyone that shouts us out, right? Support the people who support you. So big shout out to Turbo Toad Token. So let's keep pushing. This is do you think Brett will have a 5x pump? Brett is already listed there. I thought I saw an announcement. Fire, thank you, Silver Grinder. And thank you, Jason. Amazing you were mentioned. Yeah, I like that too. I thought there was an announcement that Brett got listed on Turbo. I thought I saw that somewhere. I mean, I'm tripping. Brett got listed on Uphold. I thought that just came out. I don't understand if it was already up. It got listed somewhere. I thought it just got listed on Uphold. I thought Uphold sent an announcement. Yeah. Yeah. Brett available on Uphold. It was already here. I'm missing something. Already listed. Check it out. Yeah, it just got listed 8 hours ago, right? Crypto asset unregulated, highly volatile, subject to significant risk, which may be suitable for you. Brett's currently trading on Uphold. Brett's culture mascot, Bates Chain, and Pepe's best friend from the Boys Club comic. Maybe. Yeah, Brett. Yeah. Ha, you tripping, man. You are tripping. Anyway, back to the business. Thank you, Sugar Lump Crypto. Brett's already listed. Check it out. Yeah, it just got listed. Haha. Hold your horses there. I hope Turbo merges with Brett and becomes $10 coin. That would be awesome. Yeah, Brett is. I'll post new information. So no worries there, guys. Let's get back to Turbo. So here is Turbo on the Ether scan. Currently it's 31,452. So it's slightly pushing. I remember when we were back here. This is, what day is this? Thursday. Actually, let's do it Friday. May 24th, it was 22,000. So from May 24th to now, it is, what is this? 31,000. Yeah, Easy, you missed my shout out, man. They shouted me out on the Turbo ANA. I feel proud about that. But keep up the good work, BTM. Thank you, Kool-Aid. And back to the holders. OKX is 16.3%. Uphold is 15%. This guy is 11%. So I guess this is Brett Mankind. UNC Network is 6%. Gate.io is 4.3. BitGet is 3.4. Mexi is 3.4. Gate.io is 1.2. Some guys 1%. This guy's 10.8%. So it's like the numbers are moving up. I'm not mistaken. Mexi's 0.7. Habai, whoever this is 0.6. Uniswap Turbo 3 is 0.5. So it looks like the exchanges are buying deeper in, which is a good thing. That's what we want to see. So let's check. This is the Turbo site with links on it. And as he mentioned, there is an announcement coming on Wednesday. So, what do you guys think that new announcement is? I don't know, and there's not a lot of talk, so I'd be interested to see what these guys are working on. Said something about a utility, and it would be nice. I don't know, guys. Let me know what you think. But this is 0.0061. Turbo is down 0.01 in the last hour, down 90.91% last 24 hours, up 5.83 in the last 7 days, 338.8 in the last 30 days, 539 in the last 90 days, 4,919 for the last year. So it is pumping, 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 pumping. I feel like Beyonce or Destiny's Child. Can you pay my telephone bill? Come on, Turbo. Let's see here. 24-hour low 0.05919. 24-hour high is 0.0064. So moving forward, coin market cap says it's down 0.77. Market cap is down 0.77 to 392 million. 9.8 is 98 million in the last 24 hours of volume. All-time high 0.0593. That's the low. Sorry, 24-hour low. 24-hour high is 0.06491. Good morning from, I guess that's Turkey. Good morning, K dot. Weird. I guess that's Turkey. Turkey, TU. A shout out to Turkey. I guess the BTM is worldwide. We're global, baby. Let's go. Okay, so this is all-time high, all-time low. We don't know that. Went to deck scan, still loading. That's the address. So this is live trader view, and Turbo is still flat. This is a 15-hour chart. 15-minute. Let's go to the 1-hour chart. And looks like it's coming down for us to pick it up. It is at this resistance point at that 0.06 cents where it's been pretty steady. So expect a push up coming soon, guys, especially when the word hits the street about something happening Wednesday. So I suspect, as usual, we're going to get a slight crypto pump over the weekend. For some reason, cryptos generally pump over the weekend. Haven't quite figured that out yet, but as a whole, we get our movements generally over the weekend. So let's see here. This is a Monday. This is Sunday. This is Friday. This is Tuesday. This is a Friday. This is a Tuesday. This is a Thursday. Friday. How is it already Friday? Anyway, just in general, most of the candles come on Fridays. If you haven't been watching crypto closely, and we have a weekend coming up, you can see the RSI has been flat for some time. A MACD crossed, what day is this? Wednesday, which is yesterday. And then we've been losing volume. But as this announcement comes out, expect a volume pump. And this is the crypto undead. Let's see what he has to say about Turbo.
A quick update on Turbo. So, only a couple of things to really watch at the moment on Turbo. If we stay where we are now at 006, we do. If we go to the smaller 6 hour time frame, going from this little low to the high here, we are sitting perfectly on the 236 at 0060. So, as long as that holds, that could indicate that the price is going to push right back up to the 1272 here at 0087 and move up about 45%. Any lower than 60, then you are coming back down to our green support line. That is the macro 236 from the low to the high, and you're going to end up dropping 23%. So 0060 is a big price right now to watch. That's going to kind of indicate if this thing's going to continue pumping or if that's the top and this thing's going to come all the way back down here. And if you come down here to the 0047 level and we take that out, it would be perfectly normal and healthy for the price to do something like this, to where it comes all the way back to back test the previous high at 003. And then at some point in the future, we go right back up. So just keep those levels in mind there. Now, just to put it into perspective here, a $5 billion market cap takes you up to about 8 pennies on Turbo. And that would give you about a little over a 13x going from today if we hold that 60 level and we continue going here. And the only reason we have that on the chart is that it's a price that I've heard people talk about, that a $5 billion market cap is in play on Turbo. Of course, we don't have any level up here. We have the 1 billion, the 2.2 at 3. And then after that, if the fibs are going to be respected as as they have been, then we do have the potential target up here at the 2272 at 41. That gives you a massive $26 billion market cap on Turbo here. And that would take this thing all the way up to, you could see, almost a 68x on your investment from today over that 60 level. So that's a massive move there. So what are your thoughts on Turbo at this point? None of this is financial advice.
So let me know what you guys think about the information. It's not financial advice, but I do think with the announcement Wednesday with this utility, there's definitely going to be a pump. I'm not sure it's going to pump up to that 5 billion, but I think we can expect somewhere between 1 and 2 billion, depending on what the announcement is and what the utility is. So let me know what you guys think about this. This is my main man, Crypto Blocks. Let's see what he has to say from TNA, and then we'll keep pushing through the videos.
Look at Turbo. All right, I've had a few people ask me to take a look at this chart.
Yeah, so Turbo's even trickling over to other influencers about TA. So that's a good thing as well. Let me know what you guys think the next price push up will be for Turbo.
All right, first of all, you had this major run up and over here. Okay, let me get rid of some of this noise off here. You got some corrective moves in here and some other stuff going on. So number one, let me get this off here and pull this up. Okay, and get rid of some of this noise. All right, number one, you had a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You had 5 waves up in here. Okay. Now there's 2 ways. You had a corrective move in here. You can see it. Okay. I can clearly see that you had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You had 5 waves down right there. Okay. Which more than likely means right here an A wave. Okay. You have an A, you have a B wave up here, and we're looking for a C wave bottom. All right. After you have 5 waves up, then you have a corrective structure. All right. Now, how do we know this is probably going to be an ABC? Well, if we measure this out, a 618 or a 702 is normally where a B wave would stop at. All right, you got a 702 hit right here. Okay, so there's your B. If we measured this out, you put your A wave on top of your B wave, it gives you a C wave bottom. All right, now let's put a line here. Okay, now this thing has been going sideways in here. So could this not come in as deep? Absolutely. All right, it doesn't have to be exactly the length of this C wave. In fact, if we put the Elliott wave counter on here, it's looking for a bottom somewhere in here. All right, so what we're going to do here, we're going to put a box here. Anywhere through this box down here, we're looking for a C wave bottom. Okay, right down through here. All right, now let's give this back up off here and take a look at this thing. Okay, now it's been holding this level here quite nicely. Could it have a run back up here? Yeah, it absolutely could. But until it takes out this high right here, this is nothing more than just noise in here. Okay, it can bounce around in here all at once. But you need this dip down here into this lower box to get this C wave completed. All right, so we need this to lose this support here. Um, if I'm a betting man, I'm betting it's coming down to this lower end, 0.00422. All right, that's where I think it's going to come to, but it could stop anywhere in this box through here. All right, if we look at some RSIs here, the 1 hour is coming down. You got your 4 hour. 4 hours showing weakness and getting ready to roll over. The quicker this correction gets done, the better, right? So the 8 hour looking weak. You know, it's bullish, but it's looking pretty weak. You got your 12 hour right on the floor, which is great. Get down here, get this correction over, and get started back to the upside. And your daily is reset. Okay, so this is looking pretty good in here. When you smash this in closer and look at it on a daily, it looks a lot cleaner. All right, it doesn't look like so much noise. You pull your fib down, you have a 702 hit right here. I would bet that this is going to be a bottom. I'm going to get this box off here. I'm going to bet this is going to be the bottom right down here. Okay, this is right near a support level. Let's pull this over here. Oh boy, this is right near. You got support up here and you have support down here. All right, so could this catch right here at 0.00445? Yeah, it absolutely could. All right, right through this zone here. So that's what I'm going to be looking for, a bottom right here and then a bounce up out of here. And it's probably going to be a pretty serious bounce here. Okay, going to measure this off here. You know, the next target we're going to be looking for is going to be up here at 0.0131720. And that's going to take some time to play out. Right? You're going to have it's going to start probably something like this, you know, 3, 4, 5, and it's going to take time to play out. All right, this is probably going to take a few weeks to play out, unless it moves something like this and just fires right up there like this did here. But your weekly RSI, let's take a look at it. Do we have a weekly yet? The weekly's getting near the top. Your 5-day, the 5-day is correcting, and the 3-day is actually correcting too. All right, so we got the daily on the floor, the 12-hour on the floor, and that 3-day and 5-day, them can swing back up also. All right, but until we get down here at this 0.00449, you know, I wouldn't count on any upward action until then. All right, now if it would happen to take out this high right here, all right, then it's going higher, and that is at 0.00857. Okay, anything in this in between here, like I said, is nothing but noise until we get this bottom in, and then we can head back up to the upside. All right, almost there. No, not too much further down. You go from here. You're looking at well, 26.5% yet to come down. All right, so you got a little bit of a drop yet here, but that would complete the corrective structure. You know, I'm sure a lot of people got stuck buying the top here. You know, that's what happens. You get the FOMO kicks in and people think, oh my God, it's going to go so much.
That is hilarious. You're getting a Hellcat with a license plate. Thanks, BTM. If you get the Hellcat, send me a picture, right? I'm going to put it on my YouTube as a thumbnail because that would be hilarious to me. But yeah, that would be nice. You might have to swing down to Texas and take us for a spin in the Hellcat. But first off, why does my charts not look like this, right? Like my RSI and volume don't look like this. I'm not a real big believer in technical analysis, but this is crazy, right? This is what the his chart looks not. It's not even Trader View, right? My chart looks like. Is this the same? Is this Trader View? Right? Because this is what my Trader View looks like, which is cool. But his looks like I like the bars here, right? This is awesome. But I'm not a real big believer in TA. I told you again, I worked in financial services for a while, and a lot of times these guys spend hours and days and months doing analysis, and we run the reports. We do DA on the what is that? Journal entries and the records for your finance, and find out all this technical analysis and work they done is trash. It's not even right because these guys aren't even um, reporting their finances correctly. So the TA is out the window. And a lot of the journal entries are bogus and people are hiding stuff. And there's a lot of science to making the books look good, right? A lot of cooking the books, kind of like the whole Enron situation. But let's stick to the focus here. Back to Turbo. This is Lee the Captain. And let's see what he has to say about Turbo. He has a lot of energy, so I think he might have some good stuff for us. Let's see.
Bull run, Turbo could hypothetically go to the price of 10 cents. And of course, this isn't a guarantee nor financial advice. But why is that? It's because I think that Turbo represents a very special meme coin. It's very amazing, even despite its relative up and coming status. There's over 30,000 holders as of right now, which I think is very impressive. Now, it's nothing compared to something like a SHIB or a Doge. I understand that. But again, right, when you consider the early stage that Turbo is in, this is very amazing. Also, on top of that, it has great exposure, listed in over 10 exchanges. So I think that's insane because for a meme coin to gain a lot of adoption, to gain a lot of fans, a lot of hype, it needs a lot of good exposure. I mean, you got to think about this, right? Why did something like SHIB and Doge reach the great heights that it did back in 2021? It's because it was listed in a lot of exchanges. Many people knew about it. Many people FOMOed into it. Many people started to believe in it because they actually knew what it was. People can't, believe in a project that they don't know exists. So when it comes to Turbo, man, it's very amazing in that aspect. Now, let's not forget, right? Turbo, it's a meme coin created by AI, which is just, I get it, somewhat of a marketing gimmick. People would argue, but hey, you know what? AI has a lot of hype as of right now. So what better way to tap into that than making a meme coin that's created by AI? Now, some people out there, they may think I'm AI, but come on, man. God, you think an AI has teeth this fantastic? Look at that. God, you think an AI is left-handed like me? You think an AI can speak Portuguese like me? Tudo bem? Segurança, durabilidade, desempenho, qualidade? I mean, come on, dude. I'm not AI. But besides
Wait a minute. What does AI mean? What does left hand have to do with anything? Currently, I am left-handed, so I don't know if that's a shot at left-handed people or if you're trying to get down for left hand. I don't know, but I'm not sure that I follow you that much, Mr. Captain. But I do like the video, so we're gonna keep playing it.
that point, right? Some people out there, they may think, hey, man, when do I know is the peak of the bull run when it comes to Turbo? When do we know is the exact peak? Now, here's the thing. It's impossible to predict the exact peak. But here's the thing. I have a price target, which is 10 cents. Reaches 10 cents. At that point, I'm all good, man. I'm out at that point. Because here's the thing. Some people out there, they want Turbo to go to the price of 50 cents a dollar. Yeah, sure. People out there, they have crazy predictions. But here's the thing. Sometimes enough is enough. At least that's the way I view it. If it reaches my price target, I'm all good, man. I'm not going to stick around and then wait for it to go to a peak that may not even reach that. And then let's say it dumps. Come on, dude. I'm not into that. Think about this. You take a look at the great Mark Cuban, right? Mark Cuban, when he sold broadcast.com, and you can actually research this, he got paid in Yahoo stock. He sold his Yahoo stock, right? So basically, he exited. And when he exited out from his Yahoo positions, it wasn't the peak. But guess what? He was a billionaire at that point. Enough is enough. Now, what happened not long after that? The price of Yahoo stock, it tanked. So imagine if Mark Cuban kept saying, yeah, dude, it could go a little bit higher, it could go a little bit higher. then one day it doesn't go higher, it goes down. That's it. You lose your billionaire status. Not worth it, in my opinion. So if Turbo goes to the price of 10 cents, I'm all good, man. That's good enough for me. I don't need it to go to 50 cents. I don't need it to go to the price of $1. I'm good with 10 cents. Even 20 cents, I don't need it to go to that. Even though it could, I'm good with 10 cents. So yeah, I think people sometimes they need to understand that enough is enough. I remember one time I went to a Korean barbecue, all you can eat. I eat so much that I ended up, vomiting. Because why? I didn't understand what enough was enough. I was like, hey, man, I need to make this worth it. I kept eating more and more. And then guess what? Ended up with a bad bellyache, stomach ache, whatever you want to call it. Ended up vomiting in the parking lot in front of the Korean barbecue. And it was kind of embarrassing, to be honest. I mean, the waiters went out and they were like, hey, man, are you okay?
Yeah, I don't know what he talking about. It can go to 10 cent, it can go to 20 cent, it can go to 50 cent. But he's definitely right. Don't stay in it too long, but I'm definitely for it going as high as it can go. Pumping and stopping at 10 cent is a no-go. Keep going. 20 cent is a no-go. Keep going. But either way it goes, I do agree with him. Don't go overboard with it and get too crazy because you might not get out ahead of time. But speaking of news, I got a couple of yeah, right. Definitely nobody wants to hear Korean barbecue throwing up stories. Yeah, you went a little overboard there, my friend. But while we got a pause, I'm gonna throw a couple of news articles at you. So this is Robin Hood. Anyway, Robin the Hood is what I call him. Forget Robin Hood, but Robin the Hood, your boys purchased Bitstamp, the crypto exchange, for 200 million. The all cash deal slated completion the first of 2025, pending regulationary consent. It's set to extend Robinhood reach into institutional crypto market. And you guys or people are saying crypto might not be around. Crypto is a bad investment. If it is a bad investment, why are stock market exchanges buying crypto? Or crypto, what is it? Is this an exchange? Yeah, crypto exchanges with Bitcoin's customer base, Bitstamps, and over 50 global licenses. Robinhood will strengthen its position in key markets, including Europe, North America, and Asia, despite facing regulatory headwinds and recent decline in stock value. Imagine that. Robinhood is at it again. And then this guy, this is for you, Texas crypto. I don't know if you saw this yesterday. A new stock exchange in Texas takes aim at the New York Stock Exchange and NASDAQ. The Texas Stock Exchange, based in Dallas, has the backing of BlackRock and Citadel Securities, but challenges to dominate New York markets and have gained little traction. But the startup headquartered in Dallas, backed by BlackRock and Citadel, keep an eye out for this, guys. I think you're about to see a serious momentum shift in stock exchange investing from New York to TX Stock Exchange. Raised roughly 120 million with more than 24 investors. And if they do move to Texas, I'm giving up YouTube and going to get a job on the Texas Stock Exchange. I just need to get that out early, just in case you guys are still hanging in there. If we do start rolling, your boy's going to be on the Texas Stock Exchange. But enough wishful thinking. Let's get back to, I guess you guys are fed up with Mr. Korean barbecue here. See if there is a
But yeah, sometimes enough is enough. At least that's the way I view it. Ended up having to walk across the street to 7-Eleven
uh,
scenario, October of 2025, which may seem like a long time, but hey, if I have more time to accumulate turbo, why not? And now it could happen sooner, which would of course be October of this year. But hey, you know what? The time frame, no matter what it is, it's fine by me. Peaks early, great. Peaks a lot later, that's even better, right? Because I have more time to dollar cost average. But yeah, besides that point, 10 cents isn't insane. At that point, market cap, considering current circulating supply, would be around $6.4 billion. Let's say it's 6.5 billion for simplicity's sake. But this isn't insane. We've seen something like SHIB go to around 40 billion. We've seen Doge go to around $88 billion in market cap. This isn't crazy for a meme coin, in my opinion. Bitcoin hasn't reached the price of $100,000. Once it does that and it reaches, let's say, even $150,000, people, they start to.
Yes, Lamont Bullock. You don't have to worry about. There's definitely no rug pull with Turbo because it's fair launched and evenly distributed. There's a lot. There's not a bunch of whales. Definitely not. So yeah, I'm definitely holding Turbo too. I think Turbo is going to be the game changer. And this is Stock Holiday. Who the hell? See what
What's
he's
going
talking
on,
about.
y'all? It's your boy Stock Holiday, right back at you again with the latest and the greatest in these cryptocurrency markets. And then do your boy a quick favor and hit that like button. And then do me one more favor and hit that subscribe button. As always, today we have another fabulous, outstanding show to bring to you guys. We will be talking about one of the most hottest meme coins to hit the scene over the past few months. But first, before we get into that, first, let's take care of a little bit of housekeeping. Currently, Bitcoin, we know over the past few months, high is in the $73,000 range. So we're looking for that point. If Bitcoin can test, positive sentiment around the market is starting to increase. Trust in the process, and we are having great patience, understanding that things will happen over a period of a time and things will not happen overnight. So we understand that. Now, let's get into the coin of the day, and that is none other than Turbo Coin.
Yeah, Saheed did have a AMA earlier, and these guys mentioned there is a big announcement for you guys that missed it earlier. Let's see, where was that? 14, 20, 14 minutes, I think. See if we can find this.
That you guys are focused on that because maybe there's other aspects of different projects that do something completely different. But you guys are doing it the right way, and I see the results.
Yeah, thank you. The marketing. Actually, I had someone contact me the other day, and he said, who's your marketing firm? Who are you guys paying to do this? This is amazing. I said, we don't have anybody. We're just doing this on our own. So yeah, that's good. But really, our next focus is bringing utility to Turbo and making Turbo a sustainable project. So we don't want to be just a one cycle meme coin, but we're working on. And next week next Wednesday and 9 a.m. New York time, we'll be announcing that we feel is a quite significant partnership that's going to elevate Turbo to a different level. So we understand that Turbo needs utility and it needs sustainability to survive.
Yeah, that's something I was going to get into. Since we talked about like your community and your team and yourself a little bit, like let's go to like before we get into the token itself. I like to go into like if someone asks you like what Turbo is. I know we talked about it, but
Thanks for the super chat there, Saeed. And this is Mr. Block Dag, Mr. J Block. I made my first Casper video and make another one better with more information, building my channel one step at a time. Shout out to Mr. J Block. Definitely keep making the videos. It takes time, man. Just be patient and keep throwing videos out there.
like maybe in like two sentences, what would you sum it up as if someone asked you?
Sure, I would say that Turbo is the first AI generated meme coin uh, that is 100% community owned. That would be the first sentence.
Yeah,
that I would say, and that it's driven by the people and managed by the people. And I would say there will be more next week that we can expand on that. But yeah, that's where I would leave it now.
awesome. Yeah, I actually thought that AI aspect. You guys were so early to that AI angle. I have to say, like now, there's so many projects say that powered by AI. I don't know if you guys were the first one, but I know definitely you guys were in my memory when I heard of the word AI and then meme coin. I was like, this is the project that I think of. So you guys were super early to like this aspect, and whoever created this, the community like developed this aspect and did it. You guys were like so early.
Yeah, I think we were the first, and the fact that it was made from, Rhett Mankind went in with he was broke, he didn't have money, he was felt as a failure as a father, and he went to Chat GPT and said, I have $69. How, can I create a meme coin? And that story is really what's powerful, because that anybody feels that could have been them, right? And so that, I think that Genesis story is very special. That draws a lot of people to the project.
Yeah, I mean, that's for sure. I think like the people who think of like creating a project, they think it has to be so elaborate and they have to put so much energy behind it. But using something like AI nowadays is something that I think we're all going to be having to use. And having someone create a project like this,
Person that's the right fit.
yeah, sure. Awesome to hear you guys are so open for that. That's great to hear.
Yeah, I get 5, 10, 20 emails a day. We listen to anybody who has an idea. Our door is open to talk about ideas to how to improve Turbo.
Great. All right. I think we'll take one last question if that's okay, and then we'll wrap it up. All right. Let's see. I don't know how to pronounce your name, and I apologize, but it's like Volkan. I apologize if I mispronounced your name. I'll go ahead and invite you to be a speaker, Volkan, and unmute yourself. And
Sure.
so,
Can I give a shout out to we have organic YouTube people, Crypto John, who started the whole movement. He was a big popular guy. blacktigerminer, Crypto Timmy, TJ the Crypto Homie, Rashwan Silva, Zap Franca. These guys like organically making videos, becoming popular. Thank you so much.
Yeah, I just had to play that again. The shout out. Appreciate Turbo for shouting out your boy and all the hard work we do in the community. The Turbo Token Warriors, or the Turbo Warriors, or the Turbo Toad Turnups. All you guys that tuned in and watched the video and helped get the word out about Turbo, we really appreciate you. Turbo appreciate you. Shout out to HTX for the AMA and the Turbo Toad token for running the website and keeping X pumping. We really appreciate all you guys do for Turbo. And hopefully this big announcement Wednesday gives us a price push up. But I don't want to hold you guys all night. Go ahead and like, share, and subscribe the video. And I want to get to the NBA Finals. But thanks for tuning in. And I might do a Caspa live tomorrow. I'm definitely probably going to do a Caspa video or a Yoto video. Let me know what you think about in the comments. And big shout out to Texas Crypto, Kool-Aid Jones, and Saeed for the super chats. And we're gonna go out with Unicorn Shampoo and the Hellcat with a license. Thanks BTM. I like that. I'm gonna take that and frame it somewhere. Shout out to Kool-Aid Jones. Thanks, and thanks Sugar Up Crypto. And peace out. And remember, let's get back to the money. And come on, Mavs. Let's go. Holla back.